Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. So we are on Tashdeed part 3. So as you can see on the screen, the first word, it is alif zal zer iz. Then again you have a zal with a tashdeed. So how do we read the first zal, quiescent zal, and again there is a zal with a tashdeed? That means the mushaddad zal is also dependent on alif. Then how do we read both the dependent letters? So what we do is, okay, first understand there are three types of idgham. Idgham means what? Idgham means to combine one letter with the another letter. Okay, first letter is combined with another letter to form or read a single letter. Okay, so this is so there are three types of idgham: idgham mithlain, idgham mutajanisain, and idgham mutaqariban. So misl means similar, same. So as you can see that the first letter with a quiescent and the second letter with a tashdeed, both are same letters. Okay, so it is called idgham mithlain. That means you will completely combine the first zal into the second zal, means the first zal is not to be read. So how do we do the hijjah? Alif zal zer is. Which zal is this that I am reading? That is the tashdeed zal. You will not see the first zal because it is completely combined into the next zal. So alif zal zer is, zal zabar z, is zahaba, is zahaba, is zahaba. Okay, come to the next word. It is qad. Qaf dal zabar qad. Then again you have a tashdeed dal. So both are similar letters. That means here also there is idgham mithlain. That means you will read the mushaddad dal. Qaf dal zabar qad, dal zabar da, qad dakhalu, qad dakhalu. Okay, come to the third one. Alam naq. Alam naq. Then you have lam. After the lam there is a qaf, quiescent qaf, and then a mushaddad kaf. So will you read the qaf or will you read the kaf? This is a different thing, because as you can see that until now the two examples that we read before this were the examples of mithlain, means there was the same letter, but here you can see that there are two different letters, qaf and kaf. When you see the articulation points of qaf and kaf, the articulation point of qaf and kaf are different but nearer to each other. Okay, so this is called idgham mutaqariban, means mutaqarib, qurb. It derives from qurb, which means nearer. Okay, so qaf and kaf are nearer to each other. So here you have a choice. You can read qaf and you can read kaf also. So how do you read qaf? You will read alam nakhluqkum, luqkum, or you can directly combine the qaf into the kaf and read only kaf. You can say alam nakhluqkum. Whichever you find easy, you can read that. Alam nakhluqkum. Okay, so this only happens, there is a choice only in mutaqariban. Okay, in mithlain there is no choice. This is mutaqariban, so there is a choice. Alam nakhluqkum, luqkum. Okay, come to the next one. Again, the next one you can see that yaj'a, then you have a quiescent lam and then a mushaddad lam. That means this is again mithlain. So how do you read it? Yaj'al lahu, yaj'al lahu. Then you have yudhrikkum. Again, this is an example of mithlain, idgham mithlain. Yudhrikkum, yudhrikkum. It's okay if you don't remember mithlain, mutajanisain, mutaqariban, that's fine. Just remember how to read it, how to pronounce it. Okay, if something like this comes, if there are similar letters, you have to read the mushaddad letter. If there are letters with the nearer articulation points, then either you can read the first quiescent letter and then the second letter, or you can completely do the idgham. And in the mutajanisain, I'm going to explain you later. In the where we get the example of mutajanisain, I'll explain you that. Then you have idrib bi'asaka. How do you do the hijjah? Alif dad zir id, ra ba zir rib, idrib ba zir bi, idrib bi'asaka. This is the example of mithlain again. Then you have awwazanuhum. How do you do the hijjah? Alif waw zabar aw, waw zabar wa, awwazanuhum. This is the example of mithlain. Come to the next one. وَاذْكُرْ رَبَّكَ. This is again the example of mithlan. وَاذْكُرْ رَبَّكَ. Then you have فَلَا يُسْرِفْ فِي الْقَتْلِ. This is the example of mithlan again. فَلَا يُسْرِفْ فِي الْقَتْلِ. As you can see that there is a quiescent fa and then a mushaddad fa. So the fa is similar. Both the letters are similar. So this is the example of mithlan. فَلَا يُسْرِفْ فِي الْقَتْلِ. Now come to the next one, which is given in red. It is قَالَتْ. Qaf alif zabar qa. Then you have lam ta zabar lat. But you can see there is a ta with a tashdeed. So when you focus on ta and ta, you can see that the articulation point, the makhraj of ta and ta is the same. But there are two different letters. Ta is a different letter, ta is a different letter. That means this is the in mutaqaribain, the articulation point were nearer. But here the articulation point are same but letters are different. So this is called the idgham mutajanisan, means the jins is same. Okay, the family is same, means the articulation point is same but the letters are different. So here you will do the complete idgham of ta, means you will not read the ta, you will directly read the ta. So it is qalat ta'ifatun. Qalat ta'ifatun. There is a small printing mistake below the hamza. It's written two zair, whereas it is a single zair over there. Okay. Qalat ta'ifatun. Okay, then come to the next one. It is mahattu. Mahattu. Here also you can see that dal and ta. Both are two different letters with the same articulation point. So you will totally combine the dal into the ta. So it is mahattu. Mahattu. Don't read the dal. Then you have qur rabbi. Qur rabbi. Here also the articulation point of lam and ra are the same. Okay, but there are two different letters. So idgham mutajanisan, and you will drop the lam and read only ra. So how do you do the hijjah? Qaf ra pesh qur, ra ba zabar rab. Qur rab ba zair bi. Qur rabbi. Then you have wajadtum. Wajadtum. Again idgham mutajanisan. Wajadtum. Then you have izzalamu. Izzalamu. Again idgham mutajanisan, because zal and za articulation point is same but they are two different letters. So you will do the complete idgham of zal into the za. Okay, and you will read only za. Izzalamu. Then again you have izzalamtum. Izzalamtum. Then come to the last line. It is irkam ma'ana. You will not read the ba. The articulation point of ba and mim is same, but they are two different letters. So again idgham mutajanisan. In idgham mutajanisan you will drop the quiescent letter. Irkam ma'ana. And mim mushaddad, so there should be a gunna in it. Irkam ma'ana. How do you do the hijjah? Alif ra zir ir. Kaf mim zabar kam. Irkam mim zabar ma. Irkam ma'ana. Then you have mir rabbika. Mir rabbika. Then you have milladunhu. Milladunhu. Okay, how do you do the hijjah of this? Mim lam zir mil. You will not read the noon. Mim lam zir mil, lam zabar la. Milla, dal noon pesh dun. Milladunhu. Milladunhu.